Sorry about that, Kevin.
No problem.
It's been crazy busy. We're moving locations, so we're getting a quote on move in, move out clean.
Oh, where are you guys moving to?
Right now we're not even sure. Originally they wanted to get a bigger location, but right now they're doing it. Our head office is in Calgary.
Okay.
So they want to do our goal is to have networking centers in each city in Canada.
Yeah.
And we just opened our in the States, so we're in Denver and in Phoenix.
Okay.
And then soon right across the States probably this year.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is turned on. And yeah, so they're going to do the Calgary Networking Center first instead of ours. So we're probably going to go into a smaller location until that happens. I don't know why it's not turning on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so it's been crazy hectic. So our owner was just like, yeah, no, we're going to, because we're on month to month here.
Yeah.
So he's like, nope, screw it. I said, we're going to. So until his son came up this week, we had no idea that we were moving. We were like, okay, because they're like realtors were bringing in people looking at like to rent it because we're just on month to month right now. So
yeah,
it's like, and we're all running around with our heads cut off trying to get this stuff done. I don't know what it's on. So your business is KPCM, you said?
Two folds. I have CanadianContractors.com.
Oh, CanadianContractors.com. Oh, cool. So that's where we're kind of similar then.
Yeah, in a lot of ways I think we are.
But we're everything, so you're just contractors then.
Yeah, I just handle the contracting.
That's kind of neat though.
So,
sort of like you're kind of competing with like House, Homestars, all those guys, or
to a degree, but they operate mainly on warm leads.
Oh, okay.
I operate on bringing actual jobs. So
okay.
Most of my work is related to
sort of like us then.
Yeah. Most of my stuff is on the insurance industry side, not private.
Nice.
My history is kind of 20 years in insurance claims.
Oh, cool.
And then went out on my own.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you know the ins and outs then. That's kind of cool.
It's a little bit of a different industry from the private sector. The private sector is more lowest bid gets the job.
Well, exactly. I worked for Corrections Canada before this, so I know all of both sides too.
Yeah.
So I know all about it. Yeah. Are you familiar with us at all, or?
I wasn't before you guys reached out. I went in and had a look through your website. And,
that's how you knew we were kind of similar then, eh?
Yeah, well, I saw these posts popping up and it's like, I need a roofer, I need a plumber.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And I kind of figured out what it was about.
Yeah, awesome.
Hey, it wouldn't hurt to sit down and talk. And see if there's any opportunities.
Exactly, and it's all our network is all about networking, growing, and helping the small guy, right?
Yeah.
So, like you said, we're app based, and this is obviously the website version of it. So we'll just say, I'm just gonna put. I've been doing cleaning all day because that's what we're dealing with right now is cleaning. So we'll just say commercial cleaning, and they'll be like, we are moving locations. Need a move in, move out, clean, done before end of the month. And then if they know how much they have to spend or they're not really sure, they can put it all in there as well.
Right.
And submit to the business community if it's urgent like us, but they need it done right away. They'll put it in there, and then they can also put their budget in here, obviously too.
Right.
And they're like, we know you're a busy guy. We'll select 3 dates and times for you to come check it out and kind of go over pricing and various other things. So they would submit it to the request, and then we show up. We won't do that because it'll actually go live. We'll show you how it looks on your end here. So on this side, take that one because that's just a test. So that would look like that. Information you'd put either clean or whatever, it'd be then subject and description, obviously more legible than that one.
Yeah.
And we only use the postal code in the city because we get our majority of our consumers are based from is community leagues, scout, like good quality organizations like kids hockey teams, soccer teams and that. Yeah. So when they're on the network itself, when they're talking to their friends on there, we don't want them to be tracked sort of like on where they can on Facebook, right? So it's just an email and a location or just a email address, and the postal code, so they can't track the kids and do all sorts of nefarious things. Our owner is all about privacy, and even so that's our whole our whole premise. So when people are not, you can't like on Houzz, I don't know how your platform is, but on Houzz and Homestars, you're already out there. So they can see it. Where on ours, you're making a request and then they look at it and they decide if they want to respond to it, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little different. And our community network here sort of looks similar to Facebook. The only difference is the only people that can actually post on there is our business members. So there's no spamming, and like Facebook's full of that stuff on both sides, right? Yeah. It's getting ridiculous. That's why people want more quality, and that's where we come in, right? So there's the general community here. So they can see the posts there, and then they can decide if they like it, they can click on it, and it'll go right to their profile, and boom, there they are. You get all the information about them. If they have a website, their link is right there. That they don't have one. And their ratings and reviews would show up as well. And the other cool thing on here is you can actually create your own community, and you can invite your customers to join and just post all about what you're doing, what you're working on, all that good stuff, just to get the word out there get the word out there. And you never know who's gonna see it and what kind of business can happen from anything like that.
Right.
And the other cool thing we have is I don't know if you do recruit or not, but you can post jobs on here as well. And look for jobs too. There's a bunch of people posting too, so you can look through them as well. And then for each category, max of 10, you can check to see which one they do, like analytics or reports here. So you can see which one's working for you. I know certain businesses that have depends on the season. Some of them you obviously want to switch them out, so that way you can track how it's doing between the week, month, or however long you want to do it. Then you can just switch them out, see which one's working better and which one's not. And there's our rating system there, 1 to 5.
Right.
The only time somebody can rate you unless you've actually done business. As soon as you exchange funds, then they can rate you. Right. So say if you just quote them, they can't go on and say, I'm only giving you 1 star because I didn't like your quote. Or on the other hand, your mom and dad or friends and family can't go on there and give you 5 stars like they can on the other ones. Yeah. Oh, man, it's got a good rating. Yeah. Well, meanwhile, it's this whole family that's giving them 5 stars.
Yeah,
right?
That's the Homestar model.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. I know that's the Facebook model because that's why I got out of my business because my rating I had for 10 years was between 4 and 5. Now I checked the other day, it's still at 1.9 because one customer, he never even still hasn't paid me yet.
Yeah.
Did a dispute on PayPal, and so we agreed on a price, and he sent me the wrong money, and then I was just like, I'm not gonna waste my time. So he just told all his friends and family to go on my Facebook page and just roast me. So I'm like, I don't even waste my time. Like now I'll just respond to the recommendation, the 1 star or whatever. Like I don't even know you. I've never done business with you. Why are you even wasting? Like people have nothing better to do than do stuff like that.
Keyboard warriors.
I'm sure you know about it being a business owner, right?
Oh, yeah.
So and then so I was like, yeah, screw that, and I'm having fun doing this too. So just do that part time and this full time now. So
how long have you been doing this?
Just a couple months now. It's really cool. It's a growing company, so I really like, and it's positive. So not like the trolls out there on my Facebook page. So then we got a suggestion box here. Now for your business, it's mostly on the online, right? So the contractors. You said you have. What's the other one? The KP.
So basically what I do through my network of 20 years in the insurance industry is I represent a number of different vendors.
Oh, okay.
Vendors I've worked with over the years.
Oh, nice.
I have, 20 or 30 different vendors I'm working with currently. And the insurance industry requests vendors through me. So I'll get direct requests from independent adjusters or adjusters.
Cool.
They send it to me direct saying this is what we need. And I recommend somebody, or I'll send out somebody that I've worked with for over 20 years and saying this is somebody I stand behind.
They know them. You're vetting them, sort of like what we do. We vet our business members.
Yeah, exactly. They understand customer experience and customer, experience and customer service. They understand that process. They understand insurance companies' needs, which are a bit different. Yeah, those type of things. And the way I work. Is essentially I charge a listing fee and I take a percentage on any job I actually deliver.
Oh, nice.
So the only time I get paid is if they complete a job.
That's cool.
Which is a little different from everybody else. They're doing a little different. They're taking percentages on quotes or crazy monthly fees, and I went a different route.
And we're That's where we get a lot of our guys, is like we're totally competitive with Homestars, House, and all them, because they're charging outrageous prices.
Oh, it's crazy.
So that's where, because we're all about helping the little guy. That's what our owner wants. He's a small business owner himself.
Yeah.
Before he started the app, so he knows the struggles of a small business, and we're trying to help them. Our whole goal is to get the return on investment as soon as possible, right? We're not trying to get you to here. Take it. Good luck. Like, don't bother contacting us, right? We have technical support. We have sales and marketing that help them out. So that's why I asked you that, because for like construction and that, people that go out, you can set your parameters, how far you want to go. So you will only get leads from as far as you want to go, right?
Within your territory.
Exactly. Because if you're just a little guy, you don't want to go that far, you won't. Obviously, the bigger guys will have a bigger territory, like 200 kilometers or whatever. So this is how it'll look. There's about your business, the blurb. So I don't know if you'd want to do both, but I mean the other one's kind of different. I don't know if it'd be applicable to this one, but then you'd have your portfolio. If you have a website, you click on there to go right to your website, so they could do business through your website or through the app themselves. You got the option, and then obviously this is what they would see here, all your signatures, like sort of like we have on your email. So they can decide how they want to contact you through that. So yeah, that's pretty much how it looks. Do you have any questions?
No, it's an impressive website, absolutely.
Yeah, it's really cool. We just added invoicing. So like when you're, I can't show you on here, only on the app itself, but when you're with the person, and you can right away invoice them, and we're adding accounting software as well. So we're always adding to the app.
Yeah.
So it's always and we've been it's been around since 2013. So we're always growing and finding different things. So this is how it works out. You can see here the reporting here, the business portfolio, all that stuff there. So this is the monthly plan. So $100 up front here to register and put your page live, and then $39.92 a month for the pro. That's the max 10 categories that get you the most leads. And then after 5 free leads, it's $2. So every time you talk to anybody over 5, it's $2, like a coffee fee. Yeah. But on the yearly plan, you can talk to as many as you want, and we won't charge you. So you can talk to 300-400 of them, and then we won't charge you $2. It's all included. And that, like I mentioned, the sales and marketing, that's all included in the plan as well. So it's not like we're charging an extra $400 or $500 just to talk to our sales and marketing. So everything's included. So pretty much, and the username there.
No, it's impressive. I'm not really interested in signing up for anything like this, to be honest with you. I run my own thing.
Yeah.
If there was a way to collaborate, I'd look at it.
Yeah. Well, we can always talk about that for sure as well.
Yeah, if there was a way to work together, it'd be something I'd be interested in.
We're always looking for partners for sure, exactly.
Yeah, because I do get a lot of stuff. For the guys I work with, it's generally insurance. Right?
Oh, okay.
Private sector's tough for them.
Yeah.
Some of the smaller companies, I have my painters, plumbers, I can do the private sector stuff.
Yeah.
But it's lowest bid normally gets a job in that
industry.
Whereas on the insurance side of things, it's not the lowest bid that gets a job. And they tend to pay a lot better than the private sector.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all based on Xactimate quoting and everything.
Yeah. Do you have a business card?
I do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I knew it was initial. I don't think I said KPCM, didn't I?
Yeah, like I had Canadian Contractors because I purchased the name. I had it for about 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
I just
okay.
kind of left it because a bit of a conflict of interest when you're the director of Wawanesa.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, so that's the insurance company that you're with.
Yeah, I started on the independent side back in '98. I spent my last 10 years with Wawanesa, and I finished up as a director of Western Canada.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I started my company, much like what you guys are dealing with, is the feedback from the customers, from the brokers, just quality of service, and the type of guys that were going out and doing jobs that weren't vetted.
Yeah, well, that's why
I'm sure you guys vet anybody.
Yes, that's right. We get all the exactly. We need all that.
We do a lot of the same stuff as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure, awesome.
You guys are way more advanced in your app.
Yeah. Well, a lot of growing pains since 2013. Yeah, no, definitely.
And I really I left Wawanesa in February.
Oh, wow.
I really started going with this, and that's why I only have about 25 people signed up right now.
That's not bad.
Signed 2 this morning.
Oh, nice. It
was a good day.
Every day is a good day when you get people in, for sure.
Yeah. So it's going well.
Awesome.
But yeah, to a degree, we do a lot of the same stuff.
Cool.
Just ahead of the game. But yeah, if there was a way for us to network together,
It's good to know. Good, yeah, definitely. I'll talk to my manager.
Right now, mainly in Alberta, but branching out to BC right now.
Cool.
Because
Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil.
Sorry. Got a lot going on. So,
Well, there's a card there.
what is it you do?
So
Everything.
We do a bit of the same thing. My history essentially is 20 years in the insurance industry on the claims side of things.
Okay.
So when I left Wawanesa in February, I went out on my own, and basically I represent vendors.
Okay.
So essentially, insurance companies or independent adjusters, they come to me directly when they have a job and they need a particular type of vendor. They'll come to me and say, "Do you have somebody we can use?" They're guys I've all vetted. You know, they all have their insurance or WCB or those type of things. So they come to me, I sign the job, I work with them to make sure they're focused on customer service and customer experience, which is really important to me. Kind of why I developed this.
Gotcha.
And then I get paid based on the fact if they actually get the job and complete it, is where I see my end of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't operate on warm leads, I operate on actually delivered jobs.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we kind of end up doing the same thing. It was interesting because one of your folks was on there, we need a plumber, we need this, that. So I responded to him like, yeah, I could help you out with that. And that's how I ended up having this meeting. But I thought it'd be worthwhile to come have a discussion, see what you guys do.
Yeah, it's the same concept.
To a degree. Like I was saying, if there was ever a possibility for us to network or collaborate together, I'd be into it. But, you know, we do very similar things.
Exactly. At that point, it's kind of...
I don't do much on the private sector. It's mostly insurance jobs that I deal with. But
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
but very impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It's cool, hey?
Absolutely. Very well done.
That's awesome. Well, make sure I stick that with you. Networking events and kind of getting out there. That we could do, that's probably where the value is.
Yeah.
Because we are kind of looking for the same thing, so.
Yeah, we're chasing the same thing.
Yeah. We should be out there, exactly, networking.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
So, that's
perfect.
Cool. I should respond to this.
All right.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was very nice meeting you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah, have a good one. See you later.
Sounds good.